Are they gonna do it? They did it. Wow. Hey, so next on the detail list is the 2024 BMW M4. Ooh, she's quiet. She purrs, but she sounds good. This car just has a really sweet feel to it behind the wheel. Nice tight turning. Now that's a backup camera. Take note, Dodge. Listen to this door shut. Pretty good. Okay, so I wanted to get a bunch of cars done today, but I think I'm only going to be able to get the Challenger and this done. So do a quick little walk around. This thing's it's full of box elder crap. It already did get clear wrapped and tinted. So like the Challenger, all I'm going to be doing is washing the clear wrap and coating the clear wrap. This is a good looking car. All right, let's get to it. A little bit of beading action. We're gonna fix that. Let's bring it over to the drying side and get her cleaned up. Yeah, not bad for just the shampoo. I think get some all-weather mats in here. Well, that's too bad. I unfortunately just had to delete about an hour's worth of footage of me coating this car. I did just coat it similar to I did with the Challenger. I just did that also today, so I just don't have the space on my memory card. Kind of boring, I was rambling anyway, but this car is now perfectly clean and dried and coated, except the inside, I didn't touch that. So this is a car that I acquired about a month ago, and I was put on the waiting list for almost 2 years. What that means is like, I got it from Motorworks, it took them about 2 years to get an allocation for me to have, and that's based off a few things. They told me it was pretty tough to get an allocation for one, but also maybe the wait list was a little bit longer than what they said it was. They told me I was the top of the wait list even a year and a half ago. So I think it was just tough times to get the allocation, the parts, whatever it is. It took about 2 years for this thing to come in. So this was ordered about probably about 8 months ago, 7 months ago, something like that. I put the spec together myself. It's a skyscraper gray exterior color paint. And I debate about getting white, you know, to match the i4, but I don't know. I guess, again, you see, I like white and silver and gray cars, but gray has, it's probably my first choice always, except for, I guess it just depends on the car. I think this looked better in this gray than it did in the white. One thing I like about BMW is that unlike, you know, Porsche or someone else, they don't totally gouge you on, I see a smudge mark. They don't totally gouge you on options. For example, these wheels were an option at no cost too. They look really cool. They were a really big pain to clean, but dang, they turned out really nice. Speaking of that, also the black calipers was an option. Like the Challenger, I wanted to go more of a silver or gray and black combination. I really dislike gloss black, so I'm kind of bummed that there is so much gloss black on this thing, but that brings me to my other option, which is the M carbon exterior package. I wish it came with the side skirts in carbon, but you get little air intakes on the front, right here, in carbon fiber. I wish these little splitters or carbon wheels are black. You get the mirrors, caps in carbon fiber, and you get this roof in carbon fiber. It's kind of an expensive option. Oh, I forgot this, and the little spoiler action, and I think a little splitter in the back. Yep, splitter, also carbon fiber. It is kind of an expensive option, 4,700 bucks, but if you think about it, I mean, the Porsche 911 carbon fiber roof alone was like, shoot, I think like 2,000 or 3,000 bucks. So it's nice that you get all this extra goodies for it. I don't think there's any performance benefit into it, maybe a little bit of weight savings, but I'm sure that could be debated either way. I think I did the shadow line. Maybe that's what, there's some type of shadow line. Maybe it's the headlights. The headlights, that was an option. Yeah, so I think the inside here is just a little bit darker. It comes with that blue icon, I believe. I'm not really sure what the difference is. I think it's more LED accents, but more importantly, I think it's the color of the inside housing or cavity that is more blackened out. That's pretty much it for the outside. It's the M4 X-Drive Competition is their top trim, you know, unless you get into the CS series. I did go with a full black leather interior package, and that's just because I like high-end interiors. You know, I like soft materials. I like the nice leather. It's not that cheap Sensitech stuff. I still got to take off this actually. Save that for another day. And it just comes with nice additions. You know, the dash, the steering wheel, these full leather seats, minus this little piece right here that comes down, as well as the carbon fiber interior trim. So this whole dash, you can see here, is carbon fiber. And usually that's like a $300 option, but on this one, I think it was like 900 or something like that. Audio, I believe, was an upgrade as well, the Harman Kardon. Nothing really beats the audio of the iX, in my opinion. But the Harman Kardon is really, really good stuff. Besides that, it's a pretty basic build. These M4s, again, come, the X-Drive Competition, they come pretty standard with everything that would be an option on the lower trims. I'm running out of memory on this memory card. Let me know what you guys think of this. I think it was a good addition to the stable. The ride is extremely harsh. I should talk about that. So we've had, you know, dozens of different cars. Look at all these things. And each one is different. You know, we get asked what's our favorite, and it's hard to answer that question because they are all different. But what I can tell you is I've had a GT2 RS from Porsche, and that was a very, very harsh driving car. That thing was wanting to be on the track, but it was totally manageable on city streets, no problem. This thing, I wasn't 20 feet out of the parking lot and I realized this thing is an extremely harsh ride. I thought I was perhaps like defaults in like Sport Plus or Sport mode. I was going on the road and I was not finally able to get into some of the settings, because when you change the mode, you know, it affects like the steering, the dampers, suspension, the throttle response, all that stuff. I realized I was in comfort mode. So having said that, this is not a comfortable car to drive. I wouldn't want to drive this every day. Actually, I hate saying that because I really like this car, but it is just not, it's not any one of these cars here. The R8, you know, the almost damn near hypercar, is a lot more comfortable than this. But again, this is meant to be on a track. I didn't know that fully. Maybe it's not, I don't know. I thought the CSL series was the track focused from BMW, but this thing, it clearly wants to go. And nothing wrong with that. It was just, I wouldn't choose this as a daily driver. So it's going to be a weekend car or a fun car, like all these cars are. So nothing different there. But this thing's flashing at me. Let me know what you guys think of this. I think the build is nice. I certainly like it. I think it fits into the stable really well. And like the other acquisitions over the last couple months, it'll be a keeper. I'm about to lose memory. I'm going to end this video here. As always, I do appreciate you watching. Stay tuned and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.